Welcome back, guys. In these segments we are going to learn the different types of leadership. It's a continuation of that. Now let's discuss what's meant by transformational leadership. As the name implies, the leader is going to transform a person, the attitudes, the perceptions, the modus operandi, that means modes of operation of one person is going to be affected. The leader is going to transform the group, or he is going to transform the individual. It's an inspirational, idea-oriented and visionary approach. Dramatic, arouses intense feelings. Now, if you want to know about this type of leadership, you must go ahead and watch Gandhi movie. In that movie, you might see that clipping, that particular phase, even in YouTube, wherein he's going to give his speech in South Africa regarding a certain law. And that speech, if you look into that, that is something transformational leadership. Because at first, the whole crowd was always in a negative thinking area, and with his speech, all of them, they were converted to ahimsa type of approach. Now that is known as transformational leadership, because he transformed the thinking of all the people assembled in that arena. Now communicates high expectations and a need for change. It is unpredictable. Why? Because it relies on referent or charismatic power. If you look into my videos regarding what is power and what is conflict, you will know that what's meant by referent or charismatic power. Raises level of awareness and commitments. Gets followers to transcend. That means go to a higher level of purpose. Their self-interest requires trust and belief in the vision presented. Now the subordinates needs to have the belief and trust in what the leader is going to comprehend. Next comes transactional leadership. Exchanges rewards for services. That means transaction. There is a transaction happening between the leader and the subordinate. Management by exception. Watches for deviation. That means management by exception means he watches for deviation from the current goal which is being set by the company or by the individual. Keeps the system of operating smoothly. Uses reward and coercive power bases. Coercive power means power by fear. Recognizes what workers want and tries to deliver it. Rewards according to worker effort and responsive to worker self-interest. So you need to understand, you need to answer a question now. Is transformational leadership built on top of transactional leadership, or is it just a special case of charismatic leadership? Please do think about this and try to bring in a case study regarding this. Charismatic leadership is another type. Unconventional behavior. May do things that are novel or contrary to the norm. Now, if you have seen some inspirational videos of different leaders, say take the case of Adolf Hitler. During that time, Germany was in crisis. Now, he did, that was a novel idea for the Germans, not to the world, and contrary to the norm, because Chancellor at that point, till that point in time, the Chancellor of Germany was not given the entire rights to the police, to the army. Nothing was done until that time. He did something that was novel and contrary to the norm. Vision and articulation. Proposes a better future. That's what he did to the Germans. For the Germans, he promised a better future, an optimistic goal, and delivered clearly in a convincing fashion. Now again, if you go to YouTube and listen to Hitler's speeches, you would see that he has delivered his speech in a convincing fashion.